In the heart of Borneo, where the humid tropics nurture life, a silent story of resilience is unfolding. Here, in East Kalimantan, the future of food is being written.
The first chapter of our story takes us underground into the world of the Ericaceae family. More commonly known as taro and its resilient relatives, these plants are the unsung heroes of the humid tropics.
Work Package 1 began with an expedition across Kutai Kartanegara Regency, from the wetlands to the shaded home gardens. The mission? To find, document, and understand the forgotten diversity of the genera.
Colocasia dominated the collection, a testament to its role as a staple, but alongside it were the Xanthosoma and the stunning Alocasia.
What they found was breathtaking, an explosion of phenotypic variation. Leaf shapes from peltate to sagittate, stems painted in greens, purples, and pinks, and corms of white, yellow, and even orange. Multivariate analysis, including principal component analysis, confirmed this was not just random variation. These plants were distinct, but their diversity wasn't tied to geography, suggesting a long history of farmer-led exchange and selection.
Data only tells half the story. To truly understand this diversity, the researchers turned to the local experts, the Dayak communities who have cultivated and cherished these plants for generations.
The team also analyzed the soil, finding that these aroids thrive in conditions that challenge conventional crops: acidic pH levels, high aluminium, and fluctuating moisture. This isn't just a food source, it's a climate-resilient solution.
So, WP1 built a crucial baseline. It mapped the genetic treasure hidden in plain sight. But a food system needs more than just plants. It needs protein. And for that, our journey now turns to the coast.
The Mahakam Delta, a labyrinth of rivers and mangroves that has sustained coastal communities for centuries. Here, Work Package 2 investigated a critical question. Can we farm shrimp and save the forest at the same time? For decades, mangrove forests were cleared for shrimp ponds, leading to a cycle of low productivity and ecological collapse. But a new model, silvofishery, integrates mangroves back into the system. Odds were definitive. Silvofishery ponds saw significantly higher dissolved oxygen and more stable temperatures. Tiger prawn survival rates jumped from 42% in traditional ponds to over 72% in silvofishery systems. It wasn't just an ecological victory, it was an economic one. The silvofishery model produced 44% higher annual income for farmers, proving that conservation and profitability can go hand in hand. The researchers also identified over a dozen species of non-economic bycatch fish. These species, often discarded, were found to be a hidden source of high-quality protein. Proximate analysis of fish like Sardinella albella showed a protein content of over 23%, rivaling beef. A vital nutritional resource was being overlooked. The message from WP2 was clear. Restoring ecosystems is not a cost, but an investment in productivity and resilience. But how do we take these scientific findings and translate them into real action on the ground?
That's where Work Package 3 began. Direct community engagement in the new capital city of Indonesia buffer zones of Babulu and Penajam Pasir Utara, bringing knowledge and resources directly to the people who need them most.
Twofold: empowering poultry and cattle farmers. Participants learned strategies for creating their own animal feed from local agricultural waste, slashing costs and building self-sufficiency. The program's impact was measured with pre- and post-tests. In Babulu, knowledge scores jumped by over 13%. Farmers weren't just listening, they were learning.
A field visit to a local feed mill turned theory into practice. Farmers saw firsthand how to formulate balanced, affordable rations, a critical step towards true economic independence. The second session in Patung saw an identical pattern of success, with a 13.39% increase in understanding.
The enthusiasm of the participants, including local government officials, was palpable.
A local success story opened their eyes to diversification. Here, farmers saw how goat milk production, from breeding to pasteurization, could create a stable, high-value income stream.
The third and most direct action took place in Jonggon village. Here, the focus was on poultry, a rapid and scalable source of animal protein. The team didn't just teach, they provided a catalyst.
The local government distributed 18 to 32 ready-to-lay hens to each farmer group. This wasn't charity, it was a stimulant, an immediate, tangible tool for building a sustainable business from the ground up.
The result was transformative. Participant knowledge scores in Jonggon skyrocketed by over 52%. In just one day, the combination of training and tangible support supercharged their potential.
So, where do we stand? From the genetic diversity of a single leaf to the economic health of an entire community. This is the holistic vision of the INUCOST project. 3 pillars, 1 foundation.
Jonggon Desa Maju Mandiri Sejahtera.